Hi. Today I want to talk about beans because last year I never got a single bean plant, and this year I actually have some beans growing. It's amazing. I'm really stoked. Okay. So last year I didn't get any beans because before the beans even came up, the weeds just grew up all around them, over them. They never had a chance. They basically were eaten by the weeds. So I never got a single bean plant. I think I saw one coming up, but that was it. It was gone within a couple days. It was gone. They literally just ate it. This year I had planted some bean seedlings, and they were where those poles were. They were tall. They were like at least a foot tall. And by day 2 of being outside, they were gone. They all shriveled up and died. That's kind of was the theme this year for all my plants, but that was the worst because they were so big. So it was kind of sad. So I'm just throwing some seeds in the ground, and if they grow, they grow. If not, oh well. I don't think I can grow beans here. I think there's something wrong with the soil, and they're just not going to grow. So I just thought, what the heck? And it took over a week for them to germinate, but here they are. So these are purple queen beans, and these I think are Kentucky Wonders. The purple queen beans are doing better, it looks like. But I don't care. I'll take any beans at this point. I just put some more holes in the ground here. I'm going to see if I can get more growing. Maybe I'll get something this year. But I wanted to show you this little handy dandy tool that I bought. I thought when I got home, I was like, wow, I was kind of an idiot. It was like one of these things that it was like at a vendor booth at a fair. And at the moment, it looked like a good idea. And then I got home and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. But then I figured out that this little teeny tiny auger bit there is about the size of the little peat pots that I grow the seedlings in. So it's actually worked pretty good for that. And then I thought, that'd be pretty good for seed holes too. So I don't know how good. I think, those did all grow in the holes, so it should work. I don't know. I'm hoping the holes are big enough. Because those I had kind of burned the holes in there. So they were still little though. So I'm thinking this should work okay. The guy at the vendor booth was not selling many, and he was like, they're $30. And I'm like, okay, but I didn't have $30. And he's like, I'll give it to you for $25. So you get the extension and then I think 3 different sizes. So this one just looked like it would work really good for doing these seeds here. So I'm using it today, and hopefully the beans will grow in these little holes. But this is how it works if you're ever curious. See, it goes in a drill. You just put it on the drill. It had that extension on it, and then you just pin the part in there, and you just push down a little. It just goes right in there, and then you just pull it out. If you turn your drill in reverse, it comes out too, but I think it's just as easy to just pull it out because I'm not going very deep. So it kind of makes making these holes much faster. I had actually kind of forgot about it, and then I was watching a video and said, hey, that was a life changer using a drill auger, and I was like, hey, I have one of those. And sure enough, it is actually making it pretty easy. I put my dills in the other day, and yeah, you drill the hole and then the little pot goes right in there. I still use the little digger thing, that little one, just to make it a little bit, just stir it up a little bit. And then when you put the bean seeds in, you don't put them in real deep. They only go in a little bit. I think that's the trick anyways. at least 3 weeks ago now, and so the weeds are growing up terribly under it. So that's why I've at least put a little bit of mulch on it to start getting them down, but I'm gonna wait for the beans to come up before I put more mulch down here. Oops, that one I went a little crooked. It's a little hard when you're not flat and when there's a lot of weeds under it. All right, I'll show you real quick here what I've been doing with these. You can kind of see the weeds underneath the fabric. Terrible. Weeds are so bad here. Okay. Yeah, so I just kind of dig it up a little bit, pull out the weeds that I can. A few weeds. And then I'm just get a seed out of here. Oh, that one just rolled. One just rolled right in there. That's kind of funny. All right, so then I just push it in just a little bit and just put it right in there. Try not to get the mulch in there. And just cover it up a little bit. And we'll see what happens. I probably won't even, well, I mean, I'll water them, but I'm not gonna expect anything for at least a week because that's how long it took the last ones to come up. It was at least a week. Pretty sure it was closer to 2 weeks, so. It's all warmer out now, so maybe it'll go faster, but I am not gonna hold my breath. So, all right, so that's it. That's how I'm planting these beans this year. There's one more, just put it in there a little bit, and then I just cover it up a little. There. All right, well, good luck with your beans. I hope they grow better for you than they do for me, and we'll see how these look in about 2 weeks. Have a great one.